But the slow from the smash, the boulder kicked across the map by Saxa just about keeps Seb alive. FNG snipes him with a stroke of fate. Nicely played.
Left, right, left. Couldn't dodge it. Mid lane. Oh, he's so close to bottle. But he's also very low on regen.
He's got one fairy fire and he really is towing that line. Death is imminent. Looks like mid one going to be walking to base and then TPing back to lane. S4 picked up by Sumail as Hanskin was chased back by No Tail. So
point in case he needs to pop the global silence. Level 1 global silence, 300 mana, so you need to have a lot to actually cast it. I thought the top lane is going to be much better for Alliance, but
look
as
at
you
them
said,
kill the boars. And they're going to go for S4 now. Diving onto tower. No Tail getting that Curse of Avernus going, but Limp's rotation. Going to come in and try and pick off Sumail with the little ink swell. Catching out the Abaddon on his way out as well. Also Limp with a double kill. Easy bonus intelligence. And a good little turnaround. Giving up the kill on S4, but great rotations from Alliance. Yeah, and I was just about to say, he draws on the map. Guys, I am triangle now. I farm jungle. So Earth Spirit can get some experience bottom lane. They're TPing mid to play in onto that FNG Grimstroke. Sumail and mid one here. No catapult wave for them, but they're still diving. Lacoste, they're still
no, wait, alright, that's OG that we, you know, used to see, but it's a bit too much.
Mid one getting right click down. But yeah, you've got your mid laner and your safe laner. Both diving tier 1 mid, looking for Limp. Astral step forward with the Global Silence. Now turn around. That Ether Remnant held him in place for a second. Sumail and No Tail unable to close the gap as they try and focus down the tier 1. No catapult to help them though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heroes. 7 heroes mid. Yeah, roll in. Straight through the middle. Now lift up. Does stun the Abaddon. But this Lashrak, so much damage with the Pulse Nova. Finds Hanskin. FNG. He's getting jumped by mid one. There's the Remnant and 2 kills in a row for OG. As they've got another 8 Edict here. S4. Gonna come over and grab the outpost. Pretty much every other hero on the map though, bottom lane. OG playing this 5-man gameplay, chasing Nico baby. No Tail still level 5, just shields himself up. No borrowed time yet, but they've jumped onto Limp, mid one and Sumail. These 2 core heroes pummeling Alliance into the ground, and one by one it's a double kill for Sumail.
There's the black hole
catching them as well. They've got S4 trapped inside, and OG 5 heroes still up and running, bringing down the tier 1. Another massive team fight for them. Alliance just don't seem to be able to really answer or handle what OG are bringing.
He has 400 more net worth, and now he's the one who's in control.
S4's getting caught near the Ancients now. Sumail with that split earth yules himself up into the air. Make sure he doesn't die to Necro units or a roar or something. And Seb there to help out. Find yet another pick off, so we could have got the Yule Scepter off there.
OG's just playing the bottom part of the map. They don't care. Roll his in.
That's a nice magnetize from Saxa. Hanskin steals it now. Courier gonna get sniped out. And Saxa loses himself and his Courier. Limp is able to take down Ancients. S4 spotting Seb. Thinking about the roar, but holding it for a little while, finally. Getting the stun off. Stealing out Eidolons for Hanskin.
Man, No Tail's getting a lot of farm. He dragged 2 creep waves.
Stops the push coming in onto the opposing tier 1. That's Nico baby working on what looks like a BKB. Buys up the Ogre Axe first. Could still switch into that S&Y which you love so much, but a roll in. Catched by the Roar. Caught by the Roar even. There's mid one, trying to dive onto Limp. They do finish off Saxa now, a good pounce. And a Global Silence, focusing mid one's Void Spirit. Lashrak can't really do too much, and they don't have that Greaves yet, so Enigma
Lashrak is so low.
They don't get Sumail. Aggressive roll in from that Earth Spirit though, and he pays with his life. Mid one also getting caught in the crossfire. He's got Urn and Tranquils with 1,000 gold saved up on his position 5 Grimstroke. It's pretty impressive. Silence are now overtaking the mid one Void Spirit in net worth as well. As Hanskin, found by Saxa, looks like he's getting soloed out as Roshan is about to drop. See if Hanskin can escape this. Magnetize, doing an awful lot of work here. Remnant misses, but mid one joins the fight to finish him off, and his Aghanim Scepter completed.
Now OG wants to push some towers. Global Silence will be up in 15 seconds. They're keeping a timer on that, but they can still take a fight. Leshrac, Primal Roar is ready, but the Baron is already behind. It's a hard Beastmaster game. Like, they need, if it's possible, connect. Yeah, that's it. Beastmaster +1 with the Roar.
He does get off the borrowed time, so Notel trying to dodge away, but they lose Saxa. Turning around and fighting, this Leshrac is being shredded by Nico Baby, and the Aegis down. The Black Hole wasted!
Catches 0.
Seb! No! What have you done? Missing out completely on this team fight. Maybe they can find the Slark on his way out. He's got another pounce in 2 seconds and a TP. Mid one trying to give chase. Abaddon, Leshrac. They can't find Nico Baby. He slipped away.
The fish is very slippery.
That's the OG Aegis fight. Not really looking too hot. I mean, Seb, who was Seb targeting with that black hole? Was he trying to catch Nico Baby?
I believe so. He failed now, so that he's not gonna fail at...
Smoked up with FNG. Mid one catches a glimpse of them. But the high ground is coming. Alliance aren't really ready to defend this. OG are on your doorstep. Nico Baby backstabbing with the Ink Swell, jumping straight onto the Enigma. He does have Black Hole here, but they've got the Global Silence to back them up as FNG shredded by mid one. Slark still going, looking for Seb. Yes, Essence Shift stacks are up, but
now
BKB
that's a
now
problem.
Expired. Yule's up into the stun. They've got the Split Earth. The Roar is decent here to buy time for Nico Baby to shadow down to turn and fight, but the magic damage spilling in onto this Slug, forcing the Global Silence out from Alliance. But that's their teamfight combo expended now, and Enigma still has Black Hole.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
This
OG
tower is
taking down this tier 3.
melting. Like, once tier 3 is gone, they're gonna be able to take a fight. Black Hole, no Global Silence, remember?
And he's got Blink as well, so if this Enigma sees a chance to blink Black Hole, he could go for it. It's being cancelled out little by little. Stroke of Fate there doing a great job. As they back up now, OG self-yules the Lesh. The dive into the back from mid one and Saxa, trying to catch the Silencer. As that Saxa Earth Spirit does get healed up by the Greaves and rolls away to safety, barely makes it out. Soulbind in onto mid one, catching Lesh as well, but there's no chain stuns. There's no ability here for Alliance to take this fight properly, and Nico Baby's being annihilated. Always got a Dark Pact off.
BKB in a
He's got
second.
the right clicks from the Lesh, but the BKB comes out. Not sure that was required. Now he's TPing forward aggressively, looking to turn the fight again. Saxa getting picked off. Oh, he rolls away, barely escaping. Finally, the Glaive will take him down as OG full retreat mode now. Notel walks into the midst of the enemies, gives his life for his cause to escape. So
Where's the left? There it
cancelled
is.
by the left. Hanskin grabs him up, drags him into
kill.
the waiting arms of Limp. +2, thank you very much.
Even though they lost the melee barracks, I still feel like it's a very solid victory for Alliance.
Nora Lincolns or any kind of defensive items outside of the Yule Scepter, which he's already had for quite some time. Oh, they're diving Limp. Down to a third of his HP.
He pops
but
the
FNG
region.
Turns. Silenced. Mid one makes that speedy escape yet again. Nico Baby, do they just black hole him here? They're holding on to it. Seb, not wanting to expend it so early on. Chain stunning the Slark with a silence. They didn't need the black hole.
Under attack.
Nico Baby stuck around
Astronomical
way too
price.
long.
I mean, that's how he needs to play. He can't just, you know, stay, needs to make stuff happen. They throw a couple of spells on him, but there's no real save besides the Global Silence. Now there's no Global. Nico Baby might be forced to buy. He needs to buy back, otherwise they're gonna lose another set of Raxes.
30 seconds on the sidelines. They're diving in deep, looking for the Silencer. Limp magnetized up at the Roar. Now arriving onto mid one. They don't get the Aphotic Shield to save him up. Saxa does get blown up completely, and now the Soulbind. Where's the combo? They don't have anything. It's just the Slark pummeling. Yes, they do. Into mid one's Void Spirit. The dive was too deep, and OG, they have Black Hole, but again, they're not using it.
Nico Baby getting a double kill, getting the gold because of the buyback. Can they run?
Top tier 2. Keep that mid wave pushed, but hey, look at this. Alliance with a long smoke wraparound. Slark shows mid, usually an indication that everyone's behind him in the base waiting to defend, and they spot the Leshrac. Sumail jumped the illusion rune there, and the self-fuels with the global silence in on top of him now. They soulbind him up, looking for the pick on Leshrac. Seb Greaves, no blink dagger though. He's gonna black hole solo onto the Nico Baby Slark. Sax is brought down, but he bunnies back straight off the bat. Pounce out from Slark. No, he turns to fight. His BKB's done. He's silenced up, but he's out of there. Jumped upon again by mid one. Silenced once more. Nico Baby, he's got to bail away, but he can't. The gap closed from mid one's Void Spirit. Perfect. There's a double kill from Limp. Finds the Seb kill. A roll in from Sax as the other fight breaking out. Looking for the silencer kill. Limp still alive with the Essence Ring there. And they'll find Sumail, the Inkswell, stunned. Taking him down, and a roll in again. Catching the silencer. A triple from that Limp silencer. But it's still OG with a buyback from Saxa coming in and saving the fight. Beautifully done by OG.
If Slark commits to a single target with the full BKB, needs to get out, this is where mid one hero shines. Like, this instant silence coming out from Resonant Pulse is insanely good against silence. Here's the combo. Double lift, double silence.
Oh, they borrowed time from No-Tail, but mid one shredded. They didn't get another barracks. They focused on the melee. That's going to be healed up in time. And No-Tail, he's going to be picked off again. Limp, bonus 4 intelligence, up to 46 permanent int stolen. Alliance, they're one lane of barracks down, but they are still fighting a tooth and nail for this game. Seb comes in with a Midnight Pulse, pounced out by the Slark. Diffusal Blade to slow down the Enigma with the Inkswell there. He's chasing him down. Sansa grabs the Aegis as Leshrac. Focusing Nico Baby, but gets turned on immediately with Global Silence. He's lotused up, saved by the Abaddon.
Black Hole is up.
In. Soulbind is there though. 2 silences flying out from FNG. They've also got the last word onto the Enigma with a 3-man Stroke of Fate. Alliance can regroup on their high ground as this mid one Void Spirit takes down Hansken's Rubik. Finally, Seb jumps in with a Black Hole. It's a pretty decent one as well. Aegis gone, and they're going to catch S4 as well. 2 heroes down as Slark trying to fight, but he can't do it. Annihilated by OG, and that is it.
Slark with no buyback, Rubik with no buyback.
Could be it. No buyback on Slark, Rubik, or Beastmaster. There's 30 seconds. A window here has opened for OG. A 4 versus 2. Silencer needs to stay in the fountain. He can't get picked off now. FNG trying to clear out waves. What can Alliance do? They need to buy time, but they just don't have the resources. A Yule's into Split Earth Stun, catching Limp. He's got no BKB, no Force Staff, no HP, and that's game. 32 minutes in, OG finally with a final strike to the jugular. That fight, beautifully played out, and GG's call.
A very nice and entertaining game to watch, for sure. Like, OG, their aggressiveness. When they grouped up around the mid tower, creep skipping with Lash, and then forcing the fights, like, this aggression from OG, I don't think any other team is doing it like them.
Like, holy crap, diving tier 1 mid lane like 8 minutes into the game. Absolutely ridiculous. Seb with the Greaves, the Blink, the Black Holes.